Oh my goodness, it is a gross, rainy day. It seems like this is the forecast for most of November. I don't really want to leave my cozy house. It's dim and rainy, but animals need tending. Greenhouse needs tending. Let's pop over to the greenhouse first and see how things are going. Over there. Wet, wet, wet. Wet, 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 wet. That's better. Well, it's nice to be able to get in and out of the weather. And tomatoes are doing really well. Lettuce too, actually. I'll spend some time in here this morning making sure everything's got water. Might be time to prune some of these tomatoes a little bit. I've got some boxes going out there. I might need to get some more boxes going. Although I'm realizing now I probably shouldn't be setting them outside in the rain. That cardboard is going to get gross. Alright, well, I'll look after these plants for a little while. Maybe it'll be less rainy later? Do some other farm chores, maybe? We'll find out. Well, I spent a couple hours in the greenhouse. It looks like the rain is not going to let up until later, and by then the causeway is going to be flooded. So I was thinking I would plow that other field today, but that's not going to happen. That might not happen at all this month. So I guess I've been, I moved a pallet of honey in here. I've been sort of stacking up my goods in here, and I put these tomatoes in here out of the rain so the cardboard doesn't get all messed up. And let's check in on the sheep, see how they're doing. Hey sheep. Oh, it's so warm and cozy in here. It looks like they're doing fine, honestly. The silly beasts don't seem to mind the rain at all. Let me... I'll just bring another bale of grass over here and shred it a little bit into their food, just to make sure they're topped up. There we go. Great. I don't think they need any bedding, honestly. Glad you're doing fine, cheapies. There's trufflets. I am starting to practice shearing them. I've got just a little tiny bit of wool so far. Just started packing up here. So, I don't know when's the best time of year to sell wool, but maybe I'll have some to sell when the time comes. So yeah, we're just sort of slowly making progress. Maybe I will... who am I kidding? The weather's not going to improve. Maybe I'll just go find some better rain gear, put on my rain pants that go with my rain jacket I've got on, and take the bike into town, see if there's anything interesting going on there. Well, I came in here looking for Astrid. She's the woman who runs this little shop and deals with the equipment sales and rentals for me, and she's not here today. I had to go poking around. Through there is a little break room and then goes into the shop. And Klaus is in the shop. He is the main repairman who works on equipment here. He said that Astrid's not here today. So I don't know if she's not feeling well. He wasn't being very chatty. These cheeses look really good. I want a snack now. I'm kind of afraid to get Klaus back out here to sell me a snack. But he did tell me something interesting, which is every winter the local farms, they have an association that they all pay dues to, and every winter they spend money from those dues, that pool of money that they've spent, to buy used equipment on the mainland and have it shipped out here to the island. So he said it's actually going to be coming in on high tide today or tomorrow probably, and the equipment goes up for raffle here on the island. So depending on how much the equipment costs and everything, what they have may vary, but anybody can buy raffle tickets. You don't have to be part of the farm association. One of the conditions, however, if you win the equipment, is you have to be willing to rent it out to the other farmers on the island. I guess it's a way for them to like continually get new machinery here, even if it's not something they need or want to buy outright themselves. So maybe I will hang around. The ferry will probably come in the next couple hours or so and see if there's anything interesting in that equipment that I might want to buy a raffle ticket for. Lord knows I don't have a lot of money. I don't know if I should be spending money on raffle tickets, but also I definitely could use some more equipment. I have to keep renting stuff. So I guess I'll wait and see what happens. If there's anything interesting, I'll bring you back in later to look at it. Otherwise, maybe I'll see you next month. Ta-ta for now. Well, I wondered if it was going to happen before it got dark, but they finally got everything unloaded off the ferry. And here is the equipment that's up for raffle. Not a lot of stuff. Let's turn on a flashlight so we can see it better. What is this? I guess this is some kind of front loader? Could be useful for moving pallets around my farm. And maybe dealing with the sheep manure? Ah, we've got a nice Fiat tractor here. Tractor with a cab. I know my little electric tractor has a cab, but my bigger tractor that I use for the field work doesn't. Might be nice to have a tractor that could protect me from the elements. Today when it was raining like wild, I didn't really want to be out on a tractor. I guess even if I didn't want to use it, I could sell it. That would be worth considering, because bringing in money, it's getting very dire. What do we have here? Some kind of trailer? What is this? Oh. That's a manure spreader. I mean, theoretically, I'm cleaning up after the sheep, and they're giving me manure. Might be nice to be able to use that on the fields. I wonder if any of my equipment could pull this. Doesn't look too big. That might be an option. What's this? Oh. This is a very shiny, clearly never been used cultivator. That's nice. It looks maybe a bit heavy for my equipment. This metal is very thick, and there's a lot of it. Good welds, though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if my equipment could pull this. But I guess I could sell it if I got it. Or maybe rent a tractor that's bigger to use it. I don't know. Huh. Alright, well. Fingers crossed, I guess. I did buy 3 tickets. They're $20 each for raffle tickets. And the eagle-eyed among you will notice my money has gone down also. $1,100, in fact. I guess there's no point in hanging out here anymore. I'll head home. The, guy who owns the field, who I, think I might have done some damage to, finally got around to doing his inspection. And he actually owned both of the fields that neighbor me. The one that's over in near the wheat field that I planted on the other island, and the one that's right next to my grass field. He has both of those neighboring fields, and I think I ran into both of them. I didn't tell him about the one by my grass field, but evidently he saw it on my video, or somebody who lives here on the island did and told him about it. So he checked out both, and he said that due to the damage I have done to his fields, I owe him $1,100. That seems like a lot of money to me for accidentally running over a few crops, especially when I really don't have much money. But I'm not going to fight about it. I already am developing a reputation for being careless, for having even ran over his fields. So I just want to do the responsible thing to make things right with my neighbor and make this go away. So now I'm really broke, and I hope I am able to sell something over the winter, even if it's just a few tomatoes or lettuce from my greenhouse. We shall see. So yeah, I guess that responsibility is discharged now, but also less money. I will keep my fingers crossed that I get one or more of those items in the raffle, and I can either use them or sell them. I think both would be useful. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna be it for today. I think we're gonna have some more storms coming in. So, might have another stormy month next month. I would like to get across to the other island to do the plowing on that other field, but I don't know. I don't know if the weather's going to cooperate. Now that I'm looking at my bank account, I don't know if I can afford to rent a plow. I guess we'll see what I can figure out between now and next month. Ta-ta for now.